Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Quad 4 finals of the Season 3 of the Trivia 10. Today we have Jonathan and Kit going head-to-head. Both had very similar semifinal matchups to get here to eliminate their two opponents. So we can see Marta and Ash both eliminated. So we're left with the top two seeds that made it through the regular season are the two left here at the end of the day. Here's how the brackets played out. As expected, Jonathan, Kit, two left standing, but both of you were in a spot in your real sabotages where you could have just easily put the dagger in, but you each gave your opponent a shot. Neither of them were able to capitalize, but both of you were able to get through based on that. So we'll see how it goes down today. Two of you, both very nice fellas that gave your opponents a chance, but we'll see which one comes out prevailing today. But we do know that both of you are in the playoffs regardless. It's just a matter of seeding at this point. So, both of you could really just use this as a opportunity to maybe try some new strategies out, maybe use this as just like a tester to see, because one of you is facing Doug, one of you is facing George. Whoever wins this matchup will be facing George. Whoever loses will be facing Doug. So George was a wild card from Quad 1. Doug won Quad 1. Doug also won Season 1 of the Trivia 10 overall. So we'll see where these seedings end up. We'll see who you would rather face. But let's go ahead and get into this thing. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. We'll be starting those playoffs that you see on this bracket here next week. But yeah, you two, how are you feeling coming into this? We'll start with Jonathan. So your episode dropped, I guess, when this goes up a couple days ago on the Friday. So how do you feel about your matchup last round? Did you learn anything? You have any new strategies? Any thoughts coming into this?
Learned nothing in terms of strat. Still have no clue what to do in terms of strategy. I might just keep doing what I'm doing. But as you said, we're both. This is kind of almost like exhibition. Like we're both in anyways. So there's no pressure here. No pressure.
How about you, Kit? How are you feeling coming into this? Do you have an opponent you would rather face between Doug or George?
No, not at all. They're both very, very knowledgeable, handsome people. So I mean, what could I do? And like you said, that we're both in no matter what. So low pressure from that, and it's almost impossible to strategize because you could pick a movie that I saw once 7 years ago or a movie I've seen 100 times last week, and there's no real way for me to know. So I don't know if that too much planning is helpful.
Yep, no, definitely agree. The real reveal is really just all a game of chance at the end of the day. But we'll go ahead and get into this. It's the same exact quiz you guys saw last week in your semifinals matchup. So you're just gonna be playing against each other. So you two are veterans at this point of these styles of games. So starting off, we have Kit up first, so Jonathan can take a beat and relax as Kit goes through his just game of real reveal. So we'll see, where do you want to start for your first clue, and what's your strategy you're going to go with?
I'm gonna do Last Date Watched.
Last Date Watched. You watched this last August 20th, 2023. So about a year and 3/4 ago.
Not too long ago, a week before my birthday.
Okay.
I wonder if there was a little birthday watch action going on there. Okay. Let's go with third build actor.
Third build actor of this movie is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, what is that called?
Damn, you're gonna guess already?
Isn't that wild?
Dang. Okay, new strat that I'm seeing right now.
I just can't remember the name of it. I've seen it 3 times, I think. Oh man. This is the what the fuck is this movie called? This is what happens, dude. Every time you start to play a game and all of a sudden you've never seen a movie. It's Bullet Train.
Bullet Train is correct. So very strong start here. 133 points. Yeah, when I hear Aaron Taylor Johnson, all the movies that come to my mind are movies that would have come like after August 2023, because like Nosferatu, Craven, those would be the first two to pop in my head. But Tenet, I guess, as well. But he probably is the third build in Tenet, to be honest. But so you kind of got lucky there. But Bullet Train was the right one. But there you go. Immaculately done. 133 points out of the possible 150, only 17 taken off. So Jonathan, got your work cut out for you. Where do you want to start for this round?
All right, looks like I'm going to be facing Doug then. That was crazy.
It's not always like that. Sometimes I can't remember Shutter Island for 20 minutes.
I was literally like, oh, Nocturnal Animals. So Bullet Train. I was like, what? All right. Interesting strat. He kind of went for a big one somewhat early, which is what I am always afraid to do. Let's just do Oscar nom. Why not?
Okay. Oscar nominations. This movie got six Oscar nominations.
That's something. Give me the release year. Again, the middle column, dude. I don't know what's up with
You're always
middle
picking middle column
dude.
clues. You always go for it. 2022. So 2022, 6 Oscar nominations.
2022. So okay, let me just. That's the Everything Everywhere year. Yeah, that's the Everything Everywhere year. Words in the title.
3 words in this title.
Okay. All right. 22, 6 noms. So that has to be a Best Picture nomination for 6. 22. How many did that freaking? I don't think that got 6. Let me think. Let's go with box office.
This movie brought home $1.495 billion.
Damn.
All right. Is that Top Gun? Maverick?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Pause for the full title.
Sorry.
Top Gun Maverick is
Top Gun
correct.
Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick is right.
All
So another strong score, 129. So Kit only has a lead of 4 through the first round here. So you got it off of release here. Oscar noms being the big clue there in the box office. So Oscar noms and box office are 2 that are low points that people rarely choose, which usually like provide not a ton of info. It's like 100 million and 0 noms is like, okay, that could be anything. But in this case, those 2 paid dividends here. So first round in the books, Kit has the slim margin of a lead. Now we're going into the 3 strikes you're out game.
I'm ass at this.
So we will we'll get a spinner going, which I don't have prepped. So that's bad hosting on my end here.
Unreal, dude.
Yeah, this is rough. All right, Jonathan and Kit. Bring out the inner movie draft podcast and me to see who's gonna go first here. So we got the spinner landing on red would be Kit, so it looks like Kit's gonna be going first here. We'll let the confetti hit because that's always fun.
Woo!
There you go. Woo! Kit is up first, so we're gonna go to the next slide. We're gonna get the prompt. You guys played this exact game last round, where it's just you're gonna alternate back and forth, trying to knock out as many of these 15 answers to this prompt I have as possible. Let's go ahead and get into this. Kit, you're up first. Name the top 15 highest grossing films of the 2000s decade. The 2000s.
Of the 2000s.
So, Kit, what's your first guess here?
So this is like 2000 to
2000 through 2009, correct.
See,
my mind is already going crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It's like empty right now.
People judge us on the YouTubes, but you know, when you're in the hot seat, man.
Yeah.
I forgot the year Everything Ever Made came out. Avatar
would be the number 1 choice there. Avatar, 10 points. Back to you, Jonathan.
Okay. So just to repeat, because not 2010s.
Correct.
Just
2000 through 2009.
The top 15 highest grossing films of the 2000s. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
There we go. Walking down in perfect order. Got the number 2 there.
Dude, look at that jump. That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Big jump. Most of the billion-dollar movies that have ever been made are the 2010s decades, the 2000s here. Kit, you're up next.
This is where I try to pick a movie that didn't come out in the 2010s, and I'm just because that's still a while ago. 2011. It's 14 years ago. It feels like a long time.
Yeah. 15 highest grossing films of the 2000s. Tough.
I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary. No. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. When did that come out? Fudge Factory. Okay.
Dude, this is low key tough.
Despicable Me.
When did that come out?
Despicable Me is not in here. So I'm guessing that means Despicable Me release date came out in 2010. So you're
See
off
what
by
I'm saying,
7
dude?
months. You're off by 7 months. So first X for Kit came out July 2010. So anything January 2000 to December 31st, 2009. Jonathan, you're
Okay,
up.
back to me.
Yep.
Gosh. See, that's 2010. No. This is going to be an embarrassing run for us, Kit. I'm just going to say this is going to be an embarrassing run for us.
We'll see. I have faith you guys could lock in.
The Dark Knight.
Dark Knight's going to be there at the 4.
That was going to be
Just
my next
a
guess.
hair over the billion mark. Back to you, Kit.
Wow, that's not number 3. What's number 3?
This is all like pre-MCU, so it's really tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if Iron Man would have made it. It might though.
Good.
What did it even make?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I knew that was like low-key surprisingly good. I don't know if it was like crushing it. I watched that. Life was not good for me back then. I actually watched Iron Man for the first time it was a bootleg DVD.
Oh yeah.
I remember seeing Robert Downey's face on like the old screen, the old big screen TVs that were like 500 pounds in my cousin's house. Just a pointless story, but you know, a lot of the I'll just share my strat that's not working, but like a lot of the highest grossing are family films, and so that's why I screwed up Despicable Me. And I'm trying to remember when certain Pixar movies came out, and obviously I failed the first time.
Well, I think Despicable Me be Illumination, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. But like that's why I didn't go Pixar, because I'm like,
Gotcha.
dude, I don't know when that sequel came out. I'm gonna go Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo is not on my list, but let me just double check to make sure. Finding Nemo. So the thing is, it should be there, but the list I have doesn't. So we're gonna give you the 10 points, and we're gonna keep going. So I don't know how I'll note it somehow graphically. So clearly that's an error on this. But
okay.
Well, hold on, let me make sure. Finding Nemo came out in the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Finding Nemo released. Yeah, 2003. Okay.
I
saw it. So it said it started production in 1997. I was like, wait, it came out in the 2000s. Yeah. So okay. So yes, that would be correct. It made 940 million, so it should be on there.
Sheesh.
So Wikipedia needs to be updated.
Someone needs to edit that shit right now while you're watching this.
Yeah. Someone edit Wikipedia, please.
Okay, so back to me.
Yep, back to you.
Gosh. My brain, and this is the state of mood, my brain is thinking animated or superheroes only. Like my brain can't get out of those two.
You're not wrong for that thinking.
Which one grossed more? I think Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3, you are correct. It's in there at the 12 with 891.
Oh, let's go.
Big pull.
Bully Maguire sneaks in there.
Yep.
I don't like that. It's back to me. I like watching.
Yeah, no, I spend so much time watching it that I'm not using this time to like.
I know, you're just like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he got one. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. The Incredibles.
All right, let me do another verification because that's not on my list, but I actually think that might be accurately not on my list. It looks like Incredibles box office. Yeah, not on the list. Made 630 million. Not there. I think Incredibles 2 made a lot of money, if I'm not mistaken. But Incredibles was not quite there. So I'll be your second X. Back to you, Jonathan. Still 3 lives.
Okay. I really want to know what's number 3. Because it made over a billy. But I just can't think of anything. What about Up?
Not on my list, but again, we'll give you the benefit of the double verification.
If it's Up,
Come
then
on,
it's
Pixar.
stuck.
Come on,
Yep.
Pixar.
Nope. It missed. It missed. That's 730 million.
Wow.
So you got to be 800 plus to be on this top 15 here,
Yes.
which is a lot of money back then.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Not so much now. I mean, I make that in like a week, but I don't fucking know when anything came out. I'll be honest. I'll tell you where I'm just gonna be overly honest. What's had my brain fried this whole time is like, okay, Toy Story's 95. When did 2 come out? And then I'm like, okay, 3's safe then. Is it though? I don't remember. And then I was like, I'll just go Despicable Me because I know Despicable Me like 3 made like $1 bajillion and that movie's ass. And then it wasn't even on the list. I'm like, wow. And that's what happened. And then I wanted to go Finding Dory, and I was like, no, that's not safe. Nemo's safe. And then you almost robbed me with that. And then it was like, anyway, here's where we're at. So I want to say Toy Story 3, but I'm terrified. I only have 1 strike left, and I don't remember when that came out. Is 15 years enough time for 3 Pixar movies to come out?
Go with your heart.
Is 5 long enough to say 2?
I will say of the list here, there's 2 animated films.
There's only 2?
Only 2.
Oh, wow.
And I've just been going willy-nilly? What the hell, dude? What else is on there? Tell me.
You'll find out shortly.
Okay. I need to rethink this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna derail the episode.
No, I think you both were kind of getting locked in on the kid stuff. I'm like, all right, let's just.
Kids.
This is. Well, I mean, animated.
Yeah, 2000s. This is back when men were men. This might be
true.
This might be like Step Brothers and a bunch of Michael Bay movies. You know what I mean? Ooh, when did the first Transformers?
Yeah, see, now you said that, my brain immediately like, oh wait, Transformers.
Transformers
is not on here either. So it's gonna be your third.
Wow.
Again, double verify.
What?
Transformers first one. Yeah, no, it wasn't until the Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction when Revenge of the Fallen as well, but the first one.
I got
paved
10
the way
points on the 3 strikes. I'm cooked.
It's all right, and we'll see if Jonathan can pull it off.
I'm fighting George for sure.
You got 20 actually, because you got the Finding Nemo that didn't count on the board, so you got 20.
Ratatouille
not on here, but again, I agree with you guys. I feel like all of these should be, but that's why I'm like triple verifying
Ratatouille made like 900 million.
To make sure Wikipedia's not, but no, Ratatouille's at the 623 mark. 623.
I got 1 more strike. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm gonna go with the sequel, Dead Man's Chest.
There's that 3 mark.
Oh, that was 3? Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's that other $1 billion maker.
Wow, that made a shit ton.
And that does it for the $1 billion ones of the 2000s.
Okay. 2 Towers? Let's go sequel.
Yep, 2 Towers will be on there at the 925.
Okay, do I risk going with the first one? Wait. Deathly Hallows Part 2, I don't think was in the 2000s. I think that was like 11. But surely there's a Harry Potter movie here. Surely there is. Which one made a lot? Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire's in there at the 11, 896 million.
Dude, wow. It's a lot of sequels here.
There's another franchise I just remembered. So
really?
Yeah.
I'm not remembering anything. This is it for me. I mean, I might as well finish off the trilogy for Lord of the Rings. Fellowship, please.
In the 15.
Oh my
just
God.
Snuck in there. Just snuck
Just
in there.
snuck in.
I don't. There's so he said there's 2 animated. So does that include Finding Nemo?
Mm-mm.
No,
Doesn't
there's
include
2 like 2 that you have not revealed yet.
Okay. Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is one of them in the 10 spot.
My God. That movie bangs. Okay, my brain is fried right now. I don't know. I guess I do the first Pirates. Just get this over with.
That will be the third X. So I guess
All right.
the theme is it has to be like, you have the one that sets the tone, doesn't make a lot, and then the rest does.
Yeah.
The Fellowship's still stuck in there. So
There's got to be some Twilights in there, right?
Surprisingly, no. When did Twilight 1 came out in 2008, and that one made the least I know. So when did I know the Breaking Dawns were both big makers, but both of those are in the 2010s.
2011s, yeah.
And then Eclipse is 2010. So New Moon and Twilight were the only 2 that came out.
They came out too late.
Yep. So the big money makers for that would have been 2010. So entering that round, we had a 4-point lead for Kit. Now Jonathan has a lead of 56. So big round for Jonathan there. But again, we've seen way bigger collapses in Real Sabotage than this. We've seen 100+ pointer collapses. So what we have here is the Harry Potter run. So Chamber of Secrets was in the 14.
God damn it.
The other animated you all forgot, which forgot's a weird word because I would never have thought this either. Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
What the hell?
Then we also have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Oh Jesus, we could have just ran through
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Whoa, what?
And then Pirates of the Caribbean, but
at World's End.
Not the original one, at World's End. So
wow,
big franchises. We got Harry Potter, Pirates, and the Lord of the Rings kind of carrying the 2000s box office.
Wow.
But there we go. We have 56-point lead going into the Real Sabotage round. So first up, Kit is going to be guessing this. So Jonathan, you can build on your lead here before you have to go yourself. You're going to be picking off the clues for him, just like you guys played last week. So what's the first clue you want to reveal for Kit here?
I don't even know a good strategy here. I mean, because Kit's obviously sick at this. So
Kit is very specific with how he plays this.
Try to give him as little clues as possible. Sure, yeah, I'll go last date watched, I guess. Not a lot of points, but I don't think that gives much.
You watched this
September
26, 2024. So
I had
half a year ago.
Turkey sandwich that day, I believe. I'm not gonna guess.
Okay. How good are you with Oscar nominations? We'll do Letterboxd average and hope it's between 3.5 and 3.9.
The average rating for this on Letterboxd is a 4.1.
Yeah. All right, so it's a banger.
Pretty well loved movie there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Remember, a guess that's wrong is a 5-point subtraction. But Kid, I'm guessing at this point, still not there yet.
No guess.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I was at Fantastic Fest. I don't remember what the dates were. I was either there or just got home. So that doesn't mean this movie came out necessarily when I watched it. Of course, it could have been a rewatch of a classic banger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go a cinematographer. I hope it's not Roger Deakins or something like that.
Roman Oseen.
Holy shit.
Ah, my guy Roman.
Yeah.
Roman Oseen.
All right.
I got nothing. You're draining points.
Let's go with his Letterboxd.
Kit, you rate this a 4.5.
Jeez.
So a well-liked movie that Kit
That's
also
like my
liked.
go-to.
Box office.
This movie brought in $121 million. So
Okay, that's a chunk.
Okay. It's not safe because I don't know if it probably came out in 2024. I think I watched like 200 movies that came out last year.
Damn.
But 121 million September.
Damn, you gonna go for it?
I'm trying to
4 point. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what this would be too. Actually,
I was in Texas.
4.1.
I don't remember the festival dates. It's late September. I don't know what anything made. Anyway, give me one more.
Mm-hmm.
Papa's got this.
Let's go duration.
Duration 2 hours 9.
2 hours and 9 minutes.
Well, look at that. Look how neat I am on the board.
Yeah, nice and
Ooh,
even.
some symmetry.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going meta, and this is a Wes Anderson movie. 2 hours and 9 minutes. So the 4.5 and the box office.
What do you?
God, I'm so close. I'm so close to a wrong guess, but I need one more.
You need one more. Is there any reveal you would like?
What
what would push it a little bit?
No,
nothing.
Any one of these could be except for genre and Oscar noms is probably not going to help me.
Okay.
But there are also not that many points, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you a number of words. Points there in between.
Yep, this movie has 3 words in the title.
Aha! No. You know what I thought? No, I didn't rate it that highly. Never mind. And it probably made way more money than that. I was thinking I was thinking The Wild Robot early on. Because I saw that at Fantastic Fest. I know everybody fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But it probably made like 300 something, and I didn't rate it that high.
I don't think it's 2 hours either.
Felt like it. That's fair. It's not that long. Yeah, I got nothing, man.
Nothing. Okay.
So you picked a lot of clues off, but still, like, most of them have been small pointers.
Small
so
pointers.
it's still 116 if you got it right now. So still, it would be a great score. So
I think I rated like 14 movies 4.5 that came out last year. So, like I said, I'm pretty. I like movies.
Would you like an actor? Would you like the year?
Give me I guess give me an actor.
Okay, we can do third build. You did that in the first one.
Third build actor is Brenda Blethyn.
Okay, that doesn't. So sorry.
Who the fuck is that?
Third build. Hey, good for
Brenda.
you.
I'm so sorry. No, it's not you. It's me. Brenda Blethyn.
Wow.
Roman Osmond. This seems like an international film that made. This is global box office is 121. Yep. This probably made 20 in the US.
Dang, this is tough.
September 26, 2024.
What came out in September last year? No, but you were at a fest, yeah.
If it was even released.
Yeah, if it was released last year.
I could have been doing my like horror gauntlet early or something. For all I know. And this is like a beloved horror classic. Because I do that right around this time of year. Fudge Factory. I might have been on the plane watching God knows what. I'm gonna need a release year, I think.
Brenda.
Okay.
Or an actor I've actually recall. But Brenda scares me, and I don't think any of the actors are gonna give me any juice.
Yeah, we can do release year.
All right, this movie was released in 2005.
I was on some bullshit. I knew it. 4.5. Average score 4.1. What could this have been? Global, that was like 400 global box office now. At least 3.
This is tough.
Okay.
I'm blank.
3 words in the title. Probably a the. What was I cooking back then? Come on, Fall Chris. 2005. My last date watch, not necessarily my first watch though. Brenda Blethyn, good old. That's old man Blethyn's daughter. 2005. It doesn't make any sense, Tyler. The movies didn't come out then. And I loved this shit. Look at me. Was it my first watch? That's the question. Oh man. I got nothing, guys. I'm cooked.
Mm-hmm. All right, where are we going on next, Jonathan?
2005.
Gosh, I mean, it's mostly big points left. At least that would help.
You surely sabotaged me.
Maybe
Tyler sabotages is what this should be called.
Maybe it's a writer-director. Maybe the writer would help you out, and it's not as much points.
Going writer?
Would that help you, Kit?
I doubt it. With the Brenda Blethyn and the Roman Ozen, I bet that's going to be like Georges-Jacques Rugen. You know what I mean? But maybe.
Do I just go? Let's just go lead.
Lead actor is
do it.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
Wait a minute.
Keira Knightley and Brenda Blethyn in this 2005 well-liked movie. 3 words in the title. 121 million global.
This was not my first watch.
My mind is going somewhere.
This has to be Pride and Prejudice.
It is Pride and Prejudice. There you go.
Dang, that's a tough one. Brenda. Yeah. Who's Brenda?
Brenda, I had never heard of her either. She has 2 Oscar nominations. She has won a Cannes Award for Best Actress. So maybe we should be putting some.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Maybe we need to put some respect on Brenda Blethyn because
shout out Brenda.
She's a very acclaimed actress.
That's on us. That's on us.
Yeah,
I'd never heard of her either. To be honest, to be fair,
it's not me.
The 2 films she was nominated for Oscars for was Little Voice and Secrets and Lies. I'm not familiar with either of those, but 142, so it's not over yet. Kit could still pull off the ultimate sabotage here, but I think at the very least, this is a good opportunity to prep for next round since you're both going to be in there and see, how do you want to go about this and sabotage them to try and subtract as much points as possible without revealing the crucial information. So what's the first clues you want to give out here, Kit?
So I think you're really attuned to the industry stuff, I think.
Am I?
I think so. Like Oscar noms, box office, that's going to help you a lot more than it would me, I think. I'm going to go cinematographer and hope it's not like Hoyt van Hoytema and get really angry. Oh my God.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Whoa. That was a crazy pull.
Hoyt van Hoytema.
That should give points back to Kit for saying that.
Terrible luck.
Hoyt van Hoytema. Okay.
It's something about whenever the sabotage is going on with Jonathan, because that happened with Ash last week, where she's like, I don't know, the only movie that comes to my mind when I hear this year is Nightcrawler, and I'm like, well, that's the movie, so you just got it right. Crazy polls, but yeah, Whitmore Whitmore is.
I mean, I'm not going to guess yet, but good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
bro is distraught.
I don't know if I should just go with some big points. It doesn't matter. You destroyed me unless I like run this board somehow. So let's just play with a little bit for content. Let's go duration.
The movie is 2 hours, 30 minutes long.
Yep. I mean, got to be a long one.
Let's go with global. Oh, do you want to guess?
Nope.
Global box office.
All right, the global box office is incorrectly pasted from the previous slide, but the right answer is 365 million.
Okay. 365 million. Hoyt Van Hoytema, 2 hours, 30 minutes. No, I'm good. You can keep going.
Let's go with your Letterboxd score.
Jonathan rates is a 3.5.
Okay, wait a minute.
You still have a 119-point lead to play with.
Is this Tenet?
It is Tenet. It's Tenet off the bat. It's correct. I guess Hoyt Van.
That's a lot of money for the COVID.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a lot.
Wasn't enough though, because this is kind of the one they used to be like, if this makes a ton of money, movies are back.
I mean, that's true.
And everyone's like, all right, see you in 2 years. But yeah, Tenet is correct. What unlocked there? So Hoyt in 3.5. What was bouncing in your mind for Hoyt movies? And 3.5 is like, I feel like for movies he shoots, it's like on the lower end rating.
Yeah, Hoyt, I was like Christopher Nolan, 230. I was like, that's a very clean number. I thought Tenet was at 365. Kind of threw me off a little bit. But then 3.5, I was like, I definitely gave 10 and 3.
Yeah, 365 also kind of eliminated Nope, because Nope I think was only at like 80 million or something. So, but yeah, that was a crazy pull from Kit. So just give us Hoyt Van Hoytema. That
honestly was.
Just the randomness of that happening. But yeah,
I saw your smile and got sad.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy, man. But it was not scripted. This is correct. This is what happened. But so the winner here is gonna be Jonathan. So winning, he he already locked his spot in the playoffs from the regular season by being the 1 seed. And then he went through Ash and went through Kit to get to the championship here. So what this means is that Jonathan, you'll be facing off against George, and Doug is going to be facing off against Kit. So I guess, how do you guys feel about the matchup? I know, so Kit, you and George met at the Penguin premiere, or no, Dune Prophecy.
Dune Prophecy. Yeah.
Okay. But you might, the only chance you'll have at facing him now would be in the championship. Jonathan, how do you feel about facing George?
A little nervy. I know y'all do a pod together, so I'm like, where did the refs lie here?
You're worried it's rigged. I see.
But yeah, I've exchanged like a few messages with George. Never talked to him. Certainly, I mean, this is the first time I've actually talked to Kit as well.
Nice.
So
bringing the world together.
That's right.
That's what we love to do. But yeah,
diversity, Asian.
Yeah, the Quad 1 folks, like their episodes were like May 2024, so there could be some rust on both Doug and George. It's been many months since Quad 1 happened. We're all the way in Quad 4 now. Kit, how you feeling going up against Doug? Reigning champion.
Not good.
Yeah,
Doug's a very knowledgeable person on movies. Not a chance in hell, honestly.
You did bring up an interesting point though in that Real Sabotage with Jonathan, that everyone here that you see has like specific skill sets where you're like, oh, Jonathan probably knows maybe like industry more, whereas like, some people like might know writers better, cinematographers. Like it's just like everyone has their own like sauce that they kind of, their niche corner of the movie sphere that they know a little better than the others. So it's going to be interesting trying to figure that out. But playoff matchup are set. We have Doug versus Kit. We have Jonathan versus George, and we have Josiah and Harry going off. We have Gooch and Wafello facing off to figure out who's going to be going on. Yeah, Gooch's name every time gets me. But there we go. Those are the 8 that will be facing off in the playoffs to figure out the winner of season 3 of the Trivia 10. Thank you two very much for participating. We'll see both of you back here soon. But yeah, that'll do it for this quad, and we will be back for the overall regular season playoffs. Peace out.
Thank you.